Hey guys, so I am back for another car chat, but this one is going to be a little bit different. I am answering your questions that I asked like last year sometime. I had a Q&A video, like I just popped up a video and asked you guys to post your questions and I would do the answers or the response video after that. And I did, I think, 3 response videos. I did one with my husband. So that was on marriage and family. Then I did one on my career. And I think I did another one about my Jamaican background and all that. I'll leave those linked below in case you're curious or interested in the answers to those questions. But I realized that I never completed, well, I knew this. Let's not pretend. I knew I didn't answer the rest of the questions and I didn't want to leave you guys hanging. So I figured, since it's gorgeous outside, let me tell you, summer, I am in my element. I don't care. Right now it's 93 degrees and I'm like, yes, I am here for this. I am in the shade right now because the camera will overheat real quick if it's in the sun. So I hope this angle works out. Hey boo. So I am going to, I printed out all the questions because I already had them on my computer. Like I had them ready to go. So it's not like I didn't have them. Oh, do you like my dress? Yes. Stop. I'm doing the most. But yeah, so I'm pretty much just going to answer as many of the questions as I have available until my lunchtime is up or until the battery dies, whichever comes first. So I figure I'll start out with one of the shorter ones, and these are random questions, and some of them might be irrelevant now or may need adjustment based on what has gone on in the last year. Like literally a year ago I asked you to ask me questions, so things might have already been addressed or talked about, so we'll get into those if you know that arises. So random questions. Shadon. I don't know how, if I mess up any names, please don't be mad at me. I'm just gonna go with it. And I have double accents, so I have a Jamaican accent and then I have an Americanized accent, so things can get rough. All right, Shadon Carter says, what's your zodiac sign and what's your husband's zodiac sign? So my zodiac sign is Capricorn. Yes, and I do live up to most of what is said about a Capricorn, and my husband always does this to me. He brings up things that they say about Capricorns, like they say Capricorns or bitches and Capricorns don't care, and you know, we're not very emotional based on what they say, you know, with this, and some of the things are very, very true. So I'm a Capricorn. My husband is a Leo. His birthday is coming up. So a lot of things they say about Leos, again, very true. I don't like rely on zodiac signs and astrology to like make decisions in my life. But some of the things do, it surprises you how true they are. And they did say that Capricorn and Leo balance each other out, so they are a good match because a Leo is more playful, a Capricorn is more serious, and then we kind of balance each other. So that's that. Sparkle Music 89 says, what are your favorite stores in terms of clothing shopping? And that's pretty simple or pretty easy. I love BB mainly for club outfits. So if I'm going out to a party or to a club, or I just want something a little bit sexy and young and youthful, I'll go to BB. If I am buying clothes for work, I go to Zara and H&M. Not so much anymore, but H&M has some decent things. H&M and Express. I also go to various like little niche stores. So they have one here. It's called Mystique Boutique. It's kind of like a Forever 21 with the quality of clothing. So you wear it once and then you wash it and you're like, what the hell? But I go to that store. If I just want something quick and playful and fun and light, like things that I know I don't need quality in. I also go to, what is that place called? It's another one of those niche stores. It's called Steps. It used to be called Cara, but they renamed it to Steps because this is funny. They're next to Zara and they were Cara, so they had to change their name because I'm sure there was a conflict. of interest, and they had to change their name. But anyway, they're little niche stores that are similar to Forever 21, but they have different and better styles. They're and kind of better quality, and but it's still the same concept as far as clothes goes. But those are really for like fun items. But other than that, I stick to Zara, H&M, what did I say? BB, Express. Any other stores you go to? I don't know. Like my jeans, a lot of my jeans are 7s. So for jeans specifically, I'll go for 7 for All Mankind. Okay, Lily Seymour. I am going through these questions slowly. I apologize. I'm going to try to speed it up. Lily Seymour says, I'm a blog follower, so don't forget about us. And I love when you post the larger picture photos. They're easier to see the details. Lily, I thank you, first of all. And I am trying to get back into blogging and posting actual pictures and swatches on my blog. For those of you who know me from my blog days, I used to post every day, and I used to post reviews and swatches so you could see those large pictures, and I thought they were really helpful, and I posted daily looks. I have since kind of like slowed down with blogging, but I am trying to get back into that, especially since I think swatches are more helpful in picture form. I love to see live swatches, but I also want to see photos, so I want to do both. So I'm trying, Lily. Sharika Kelly says, do you work on clients, and what's your price range if you do? No, I don't freelance. I don't work on clients, so I don't have a price. It's Cindy Duh says, what's the worst date you have been on? Have I been on really bad date? Like I've been on, first of all right, how I dated when I was dating, I actually got to know someone. So whether I met them at school, I've dated somebody at work. If you meet them at school, work, wherever you meet them, I try to get to know them a little bit first. So through phone conversations, through text messages. So I interact with them a lot before I actually go out on a date with them to see if I'm even interested. And then once I feel like, okay, I could go on a date with this person, because I don't want to lead somebody on and just go out for a free meal, because I hate that stuff. I hate just using somebody for a free meal. So once I'm like, okay, I could see myself dating this person, let's go out, and then we'll go out. So I have a good idea of someone before I actually go out on a date. So I don't typically I haven't had really bad dates, if you understand what I mean, because I already know that I'm okay with the person. And then I'll tell you, but I still had a really bad date. And okay, so there was this guy, nice guy, actually a pretty good looking guy too, white guy, Italian. He was a little bit like, he was my height, he wasn't, so that was throwing me off, but really nice guy. And he kept insisting that we go out, and I thought he was pretty decent. He was very boring though. His conversations were just they were tiring. When you ever talk to somebody and you're like, I am so exhausted having this conversation, I can't even. That's how it was. It was exhausting speaking to him. So we went out, whatever. We went to a seafood restaurant, had seafood. I didn't even have lobster, did I? No. Well, it was, we had seafood, but he kept on ordering drinks. And he would order shots, and I don't drink. And anybody that knows me know I don't drink. And he knew this. And I was like, listen, I don't drink, so you're just wasting your time ordering all these drinks, because you're going to have to drink them yourself. Right? So he orders all these drinks, whatever. Bill comes, it's $350 plus. You ordered all the drinks, because I only ordered water and a Coke, and you were drinking all this crap. I didn't even order dessert. Bill, that's your problem. That's your fault, right? Fine. Because what I did was I don't have people drop me home. I meet them somewhere and then have them drive me back to my car. Just a little tidbit how to keep yourself a little bit safe, and to keep yourself from being forced or coerced, or guilted into doing something you don't want to do. So this way they don't have to bring me home and won't know where I live or try to get themselves inside. Anyway, just to prevent all of that awkwardness. Anyway, he drops me at my car and he leans in for a kiss. Now at this point I'm through, because I'm like, conversation sucked, his attitude sucked, the whole thing sucked. So I didn't want to lead him on any further. I was like, shh. So he leans in for a kiss. I give him the cheek and he goes, oh, so after all of that, after I just spent $350 on you and I don't even get a little nightcap, a little, you know, a little top off. Who the fuck you talking to? You got the game fucked up, boo. Who you think because you bought me something to eat that I should be spreading my legs for you? That was the implication. Like, that's what he was saying. I was like, listen, I'm gonna leave right now before I snatch you real quick, because I will punch you dead in the face if you try to like force yourself on me. I don't play that game. So that ended up like just being the worst date ever. And like, he was legitimately serious. Like, he was so serious and he never saw anything wrong with that. As far as he was concerned, he paid this much for a date, so I should be giving up the goods. Like, that's what he said. I should be giving up the goods. Do you think I'm a whore? Okay, if you wanted a whore, take a $250 and go to Times Square and pick somebody up, or go down the street and pick somebody up. Y'all come look upon Valerie, good daughter. I told him all ends of words and kept it moving. So I was glad that I did that extra step and making sure that asshole didn't drive me home. What? Who the I swear people be moving on. Scotch Girl asked, have you ever had bracers? I guess she means braces. I guess in the UK they call them bracers. Your teeth are so straight and pretty. Thank you. I never had braces. I probably did need braces or do need braces because I do have an overbite. Like, my top teeth come out over my teeth, my bottom teeth, but they don't affect me as far as like chewing and stuff. But no, I didn't have braces. I sucked my thumb too for 14 years. Yes, confession time. I used to suck my thumb at night up until I was 14, when I said, stop this, you too old for this foolishness. But it pushed my teeth out, but I didn't get like a crazy buck teeth smile or anything. My teeth still stayed pretty straight. They grew in pretty straight. And don't be fooled that I didn't look like a clown growing up, because I had these big front teeth and they used to call me Bunny Rabbit because they were big and they didn't fit my head, but it was funny. But no, I didn't have braces. And for whitening, I do get my teeth professionally whitened probably once every 2 years or so. In the last 4 years or so, I've been doing it once every 2 years. So I think I'm gonna do it again, but thank you. NWill003 said, what is the biggest misconception people have about you? all right, this is gonna sound crazy, or it's gonna contradict. People automatically look at me and think I'm a bitch, or I have an attitude, or I'm just automatically snobby because of probably how I look and how I carry myself and how I dress, which is a big misconception, because I will be the nicest person to you if you're nice to me. All you have to do is be nice to me and I'll be nice to you. I am not rude and bitchy to people just to be rude and bitchy. Unless you're an asshole to me, I'm not going to be an asshole to you. So a lot of people think I am a bitch. And working in a male-dominated company, I've had to be a little bit more stern and firm. So when working with new people, they really do think that I'm coming like get with it, because that's what the impression I give. And I can be very intimidating. I know that just because of my again, the way I look and how I carry myself and my demeanor and how I am about my job. I am very matter of fact and technical. And if you're BSing me, or if you pretty much don't know what you're doing, I can get very irritated. But people automatically assume that I'm gonna bite their heads off. Like they really do. And that's a big misconception. If you just have to, and I've spoken to people that say this all the time, and after they get to know me, they're like, oh my god, I thought you were such a bitch, or I thought you were gonna bite my head off, or da da da, and now look at you, you're like all smiles and laughing, and you're so laid back and easygoing. So that's a big misconception. But on the flip side, people think I'm nice, and I'm not. I know, it's like, what? But you just said people think you're a bitch, but you're nice. So how are you nice? Alright, people, here's where the Capricorn comes in. People think I'm nice. Some people, on the flip side, think, oh, she's nice and giddy, and because I like to have fun, and people just automatically, oh, she's fun, yay, she's so social, she's so out there. But I'm just like, nah, I can't even be bothered with you right now. No, I don't want to come to your party. No, I don't want to laugh and joke with you. No, I can't be bothered. Yeah, I'm not that nice. I'm nice, but I'm not that nice, trust me. So don't ever mistake me being laid back and easygoing for being nice. Because people say, like, or maybe it's that people think I'm timid, or I'm intimidated by them. Like, people think they can say shit to me and I'm just gonna be like, okay, little mouse. No, I will cut you a deep one. Don't you dare. And that's Capricorn and Jamaican in me. I'm like, who you talking to? You got the game way fucked up, okay? And I will just like people on YouTube, they say little snide remarks and they don't expect me to be like, really? Who the fuck you talking to? No, I am not the one. So I am not the one to friggin' press or try, okay? So does that make sense? Like, I'm very nice. If you're nice, I am very nice to you. I am very nice. If you're an asshole, or if you step to me sideways, oh, I'm coming for you. So trust and believe. All right. Maika324 says, what are some of your other hobbies? I did mention that, right? I like to read. I like to have fun. I like to go out, enjoy things. I love to cook. What else? I like family. I like things. I like doing fun activities. Like, I don't have anything set. Like, I'm not like, oh, I love rock climbing. Like, I will do all of that. You know what I mean? I love to do physical things, even though I'm not like good at a sport. You get me? I love to do things. Just do things. What are your favorite movies? If you laugh at me, I will cry. No, I won't cry. I'm not a crier. One of my favorite movies is Shrek. The first one. The second one too was good, but my favorite is the first one. And I love A Bug's Life. Loved A Bug's Life. And I also loved Toy Story 1 because I watched that with my best friend. But I love like those animated movies, which is weird. It is very weird. And I realized that I like comedies too, and I really loved a few of the last like war films that came out. Like, I really loved, what was that one with was it American Sniper? I really loved that movie. I was so touched by it. I cried. I love the Fast and the Furious movies, except for the Tokyo Drift one. That can miss me. I loved what was it? Lone Survivor. Cried my eyes out, but I can't watch them over and over, but I love that movie. What I can watch over and over is Shrek and A Bug's Life. I know. Also, I noticed that you have very nice white teeth. What kind of toothpaste or products do you use for your dental hygiene? Thank you. For my teeth, I just use toothpaste wise. Like I said, I whiten my teeth every year and a half, 2 years, I should say. I should really say year and a half, 2 years. professionally done in a dental office with the tray and the light. But regularly for upkeep, I use, what is it called? Things always slip my mind. It's the, so you have the Clarisonic, so it's the Sonicare brush. I have a Sonicare I have a Sonicare Pro Clean brush, something, the one that vibrates. So I use that, brush twice a day. Sometimes I don't brush my teeth at night, and my husband's very upset with me. But brush twice a day, Sonicare. And for teeth whitening, I really just use the Colgate whitening, the Total Care. I use Colgate Total Care with whitening, and I use a paste because I don't like gel, so I use a paste. But that's all I do. And then I drink everything through straws. So I drink coffee, sodas, because I drink Coke and coffee all day. I drink them through a straw so they don't go right on the front of my teeth. Other than that, I don't do anything, honestly. And then, you know, floss. Sorry for asking all these questions, but you're one of the YouTubers I really admire because of your authenticity. Stay blessed, my girl. Peace and love. Thank you, Maika. Thank you so much. You guys are so awesome. Tess Charles says, someone else all-time icon. What? Someone else all-time icon. I guess you're asking me if I have like an icon, somebody that I look up to. No, I really don't, because most people that you know and see are celebrities. I admire people that do great things in life and just overcome obstacles. Like the girl, she got the Nobel Peace Prize. She was fighting for, was it in Iraq or Afghanistan? Was it in Afghanistan? Was it? She got shot and she was still pressing for human rights for the girls. I admire things like that, and I admire strength and perseverance. So I admire qualities, but I don't admire a specific person. BFF, my best friend is in Jamaica. Her name's Rowena, and she will be coming here in September. So hopefully we can do a video together. Do you have any pets? No, I don't like pets in the house. So I don't have any pets, because in the US you have the pets inside. No, in Jamaica we had pets because they were outside. We had dogs and cats, but they were outside. I don't do indoors. I just don't do fur, and I have to walk you and clean up. No, I cannot. It kind of makes me a little bit queasy when pets just make me queasy inside, especially when people offer you food. I can't. I don't. Just don't even ask. Favorite food, drink, and food. My favorite drink is Coke. And not Coke Zero or Diet Coke, full on Coke with the sugar and everything. My favorite food would be Jamaican food. Specifically, I love stew peas with pigtail and curry goat. And I also love seafood. My favorite would be crab, then lobster, and then miscellaneous, like shrimp and mussels and all that. But crab? I could eat some crab non-stop. I love crab, and then lobster. Birthday, January 16th. I am a Capricorn. Miranda Johnson says, what is your ethnicity? Are you biracial? My ethnicity, I am, and I've discussed this before, my nationality, I am Jamaican. So I was born in Jamaica. I was raised in Jamaica. My parents are Jamaican. However, as far as ethnic background, my mother is Indian, and yes, she's 100% Indian, and that's East Indian as in India. And then my father he's black, but he's a mix, because back in like down his bloodline, his ancestors, there was his great grandfather white. So it's a mix, but it's mainly black, my dad. So I'm black and Indian, so half and half. Because my mom was 100% is 100%. Oh God, dear Jesus. My mom is 100% Indian. Beauty 2.5 says, which 3 Caribbean islands would you most like to visit that you haven't already? Ooh. I want to go. I've heard great things about Aruba, except for the kidnappings and the killings and the murders. But I've heard great things about Aruba. I would love to go to Aruba. I would like to go to Barbados just because my friend lives there. She moved back home, so I'd go visit her. And then Turks and Caicos. For no reason other than, yeah, Turks and Caicos. Candace Stokes says, I know you can cook, girl. I've seen some of those plays. Can you start doing cooking tutorials? Candace, it's, I would love to, but I film tutorials when I have time. And it's hard for me to film while cooking because I'm just cooking. I'm getting stuff done. I'm like, I don't plan ahead to cook. And when you do videos, you have to do a setup. You have to, like, you have to do things on camera and film all of it. So it's harder to do, but I did film a cooking video just like last week. This Sunday, I cooked something and did a cooking video. So we'll see how that works. I'll edit it and see how it works, and then we'll go from there. But I'm not promising anything. It's a little bit hard, like I said, to fit it into like life, to actually record while I'm cooking, if that makes sense. She says, I know you hit 30, laugh out loud. I'm 32 now. Hi, hey. So when are you gonna decide to start having children? We answered this, me and my husband, in the family video, so you can check down below. But it's still a year or two out, just because we have things to do, child. Makeup is your thing, and so is mine. What? Am I self-taught, or were there classes I took? I'm so amazed at your skills and creativity. Thank you so much. I didn't go to classes. I am self-taught, and it's just watching YouTube videos. A lot of people say this, watching YouTube videos and like scoping out blogs, different blogs and different looks, and now Instagram, and I get inspired. So I'll see a technique or a style, and I'll go ahead and practice it and try it out. And it's just a matter of using what you have to accomplish a certain look. And as long as I have the look in mind, then I kind of go ahead and try to figure out how to do it. Does that make sense? So I don't know, it's just that's always the way I've done things. Just like food, I know how I want it to taste, so I kind of cook it that way. So it's just a matter of just finding out, just how to do those different things. And then she says, you live in New York. Do you live in a condo, apartment, or a house? It would be considered a condo that we live in. Yeah, it would be considered a condo. And yeah, it's just the best for us. We don't want to be bothered with yard work and all that stuff, and like all the things that come with the house. So we're more of the condo types. You have a great hardworking career. How do you manage your time with your husband, friends, and family, and YouTube when you travel a lot, I assume? So I answered that again in my friends and family video, but I don't know, you just do. As things get more intense and busier, you just do. You just make time for what's important to you. So, like my husband, we don't always accomplish it, but we try to have dinner together. We spend weekends together. Anything that we do, like on the weekends, we do together. So we'll see his family together. We'll see my family together. Sometimes he goes off and does his own thing, like to see his family, because I don't always need to see his family, but he wants to, especially since he has a daughter. So he has to go, and then I get time to do my own thing. Like I'll do my laundry. I'll clean, I'll do my hair and my nails. But you have to kind of figure out, when you're going to do things. Like you have to have a schedule, and it's whatever works for you and your life. So even if you can to break things up, so like I'll wash my hair overnight and let it dry and then so it's like you just have to figure out what fits into your life and your lifestyle and really make it work for you. There's no rhyme or reason to it. You just do, and you'll figure that out and find out for yourself when you have 50 different things to do and you need to figure it out. You figure it out real quick, trust me. So I'm gonna end it there because I took really long for this, for just 2 pages, so I don't even know what's gonna happen with these other questions. But I'm gonna go ahead and film them too, and I'll leave them as part 2, maybe 3 in the description box, so definitely check there for the links to the other videos. Again, if they're not linked right away, they will be linked, so just keep checking back. They will be linked as soon as they go live. So thank you guys so much for watching and for contributing your questions, and let me know if I answered your question and if I answered everything you wanted to know. So thank you guys, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.